The world was ours to conquer. But in a blink, the world has changed. What's next is yet to unfold, but we will not falter. We will not cease to happen. We will adapt. We will move up. We are virtually connected. We will move up as one to reach our hopes and dreams. Welcome to the 6th Moving Up Ceremonies of Valencia National High School with a theme: Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic.
Bayang magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisiin. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bughaw, may dilagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning. Ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng luwalhati't pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
With my To my co-distinguished completers, the class of 2021, Officer in charge of the Office of the School's Division Superintendent, Dr. Rowena Halasgo Paraon. Our secondary school principal for Dr. Ramelito P. Paloma. Members of the faculty of Valencia National High School. Honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is my very great pleasure to welcome you all to the 6th Moving Up virtual ceremonies of Valencia National High School. Once more, a fresh new batch of finishers in junior high school will be sent off its portals towards their different paths to start a new chapter of their lives. It feels like a mere illusion to know that time is truly flying, passes so quickly, and the reality of it did not hit many of us until this morning. It is without a doubt that this academic year is unlike anything we've ever experienced before. Our face-to-face classes, our interactions with our classmates, and our usual activities have been thrown into disarray by this global outbreak. Yet, we still manage to pursue our dreams. We still manage to pursue our aspirations in life, which is to hold on in this education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. We must be proud of ourselves for we don't let go in times where our hands are becoming dark red while answering our modules. In times where our minds are forsaken, instead we remind our hearts to continue, to shout for our goals, and to pursue our dreams. Again, we must be proud of ourselves. This will definitely be an experience and a memory that we will never ever forget. We excitedly experienced our first virtual class, our first virtual hangouts with our classmates, and our first Zoom meetings. We push and strive and adopt and battle. We juggle online tests, videotape performance tasks together with our household chores and other responsibilities at home. Surprisingly, we managed to get through all of this, despite what we are facing right now. There is no doubt that this batch of students is the strongest and goal-driven people. So, today marks the culmination of several years of our hard work, of days of burning midnight candles and learning our lessons. Yet, let us not forget that even as we find ourselves in trying situations, we do enjoy many times priceless and remarkable moments of our alma mater. It has been and will always be part of our growing up years. Today is a day of celebration, a recognition of our achievements and victories through the help and guidance of our parents, the unending perseverance of our teachers, and above all, we completers should give back the honor and glory to our Almighty, who keeps us going every minute of our life. Finally, we have reached our initial goal. Again, I welcome you all to the 6th Moving Up virtual ceremonies of Valencia National High School of the academic year 2020-2021.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Isang maalab at matagumpay na araw po sa ating lahat. Mula dito sa amin sa Kagawaran ng Edukasyon sa Amihan ng Mindanao. Graduation, completion, or moving up ceremonies are testimonies of excellent coordination, genuine hard work, and great love. When the COVID-19 pandemic struck the world, hitting the various sectors including education, the Department of Education through the competent leadership of Secretary Leonor Magtolis Briones, firmly accepted the challenge to continue education, bravely wrestling with the challenges of the pandemic and unceasingly finding solutions to address any emerging problems. Amidst all these difficulties, emerged excellent coordination across all levels of governance and the different stakeholders, with the teachers at the forefront of delivering the basic education learning continuity plan. And here they are, our learners, who willingly submitted themselves to blended distance learning, painstakingly learning the ways of the new learning landscape and successfully accomplishing all their academic requirements through genuine hard work. But these successes would not have been possible if not for the great love of the parents and guardians who have been selflessly offering their prayers, time, and resources. In other words, the successes of our learners, our teachers, our leaders, and the Department of Education at large, with the unwavering support of all our stakeholders, are products of our collective decision to succeed as one family. On behalf of the entire DepEd Region 10, allow me to thank and congratulate everyone for this great feat, which attests that DepEd indeed is on track. But just like what is said in our theme for this year's end of school year rights, strengthening quality education amid COVID-19 pandemic, we need to be on our toes. The COVID-19 pandemic is real, and so are other education emergencies. All together, let us rise from this pandemic, recalibrate our learning continuity plans, and continue to deliver quality education for our learners, the heart of DepEd 10. Muli, binabati ko ang lahat ng nagtapos sa taong ito. Hangad namin ang inyong patuloy na tagumpay, anumang landas ang inyong tatahaking. Pagpalain nawa kayo ng poong may kapal. Marami pong salamat.
Our keynote speaker is an alumnus of Valencia National High School. He was an active student leader during his high school years and was one of the first graduates of the Special Science Program in 2010. A graduate in the degree in Bachelor of Science in Accountancy at Central Mindanao University, Muswan Maramag Bukidnon last 2014, and passes the Certified Public Accountant licensure examination in the same year he graduated. Currently, he holds various positions as the trainer and accountant of EBI Management Consultancy Services, the board secretary of Cooperative Development Authority of Region 10 Cluster under Financial Services Sector, the CEO of X-Venture Software Development and Services Incorporated, the board treasurer of PharmaChoice Corporation and Bukidnon's Best Grocers Corporation. Currently, he is the Chief Finance Officer of Bukidnon Pharmaceutical Multipurpose Cooperative, or BUFARCO. Please help me welcome our keynote speaker for this virtual Moving Up ceremony of Valencia National High School, Mr. Elvis Bryant Laureto Hilbero.
My warm congratulations to the students who will be advancing to the next level of their educational journey this day. My warm congratulations to all the educators of Valencia National High School, because indeed, the success of these students is greatly because of your love and passion to teach and to share your knowledge to these students. And to the leader of Valencia National High School, Mr. Ramelito P. Paloma, Secondary School Principal 4. Congratulations, sir. Indeed, your leadership is reflected into the success of these students. Today, I would like to sincerely congratulate also the parents and the guardians of these students, because your unending sacrifice and hopes for your children is now starting to bear fruit. As an alumnus of this institution, I am very proud of your achievements, everyone. And today, as the guest speaker in this activity, I would like to share my message entitled Live Your Potential in these following slides. Allow me to share my screen. Live your potential. Students who are advancing into another educational journey this day, I would like to give my message to you that may you live your full potential. In today's world, there are a lot of individuals living in distress and living short of their potential. And they live an unfulfilled and unhappy life. However, young as you are, you can do so much of your life. You have great potential within you, and that you have that seed that will change and advance this world. I would like to tell you, never stop dreaming. Dream big dreams. Dream the impossible dreams. My dear students, a person who has no dream is good as an individual who is already dead. I bet that you have seen a zombie already in the movies. And just like the zombies, person who don't have a dream is good as dead. Remember that whatever is your past, whatever is your family, socio-cultural background, you have the right to dream, and you have the right to dream big and bigger than what you have right now. Remember that the future is so bright for you. And remember that whatever it is that you can think of, you have the potential to fulfill it. So never let anyone dictate what you are up to, but forge your path towards a glorious future, because you know that you can achieve this. So dream big dreams. And once you have already the dream in your mind and in your heart, remember to seize opportunities always. In the school, join contests, join activities, join leadership camps, join educational camps, join activities that will enhance your skills and your talents. Never shy away from these opportunities, because in these activities at school and outside the school, whether it is in church or in your community, it is where your skills and your talents will be molded, will be developed. In the opportunities that you will grab, that you will seize, there you will find a lot of discoveries. Go for an adventure. Never shy away. Get out of your shell. Go there and explore, right? Because you owe it to yourself you develop yourself so well that it is inevitable for you to reach your dream. And as you seek for opportunities, remember this, and this is the reality of life. You will fail, yes. You can't discount the fact that you are just a human being and you are bound to fail. And you have to expect that, because the person who never failed never did anything in his life. Don't be discouraged. Don't be stressed. Move on if you fail. And more importantly, from your failures, seek out learnings. What are the thoughts? What are the lessons? What do you have to change in the future because you've made such failure? Fail forward. And as you go in your journey of living your potential, work hard. Nothing beats hard work. Hard work beats talents, right? So, whatever it is that you have at your hand, the schoolworks, the activities at school, the activities in your church, in your community, in your house, work hard. Learn the service in your heart. Offer your diligence. Offer your services. Never shy away from doing hard work, because whatever it is that you saw right now, whatever it is that you saw from your hard work, you will reap it in your future. And the harvest is so abundant. And at the end of the day, surrender to God. Because human as we are, regardless that we did everything, 101% human effort will still be lacking at the end of the day. Because only God can fulfill, and only God would fill in all the gaps in our lives. And when you surrender to God, everything will be in accordance with His great plans. Because He said, For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. My dear students, a great future lies ahead of you. Have faith in our Creator. Give your best, and God will do the rest. Thank you so much for this opportunity in being able to talk to you some of the thoughts and ideas that I have learned so far in my life, as I also quest to live my full potential. God bless you, and see you around, guys. Once again, congratulations. God bless.
Dr. Rowena Haliasbo Paraon, CISO 6, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Officer in Charge, Office of the Schools Division Superintendent. I have the honor to present to you 1,616 candidates for completion, of whom 2 from the Special Education Program, 1 male, 1 female, a total of 2. 79 from the Special Science Program, 22 male, 57 female, total of 79. 59 from the Special Program in the Arts, 25 male, 34 female, a total of 59. 26 from the Special Program in Journalism, 5 male, 21 female, a total of 26. 49 from the special program in sports, 33 male, 16 female, total of 49. 113 from the open high school program, 58 male, 55 female, a total of 113. 1,288 from the basic education curriculum, 580 male, 708 female, a total of 1,288. I certify that they have satisfactorily completed all the requirements prescribed by the Department of Education under the K-12 basic education curriculum of their respective programs for your confirmation.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Department of Education through its representative, Rowena H. Paraon Cesa 6, Officer in charge of the Office of the Schools Division Superintendent of the Division of Valencia City, and as certified by your school head that you have satisfactorily completed the requirements of the junior high school curriculum prescribed by the Department of Education, I hereby confirm you as completers of junior high school for school year 2020-2021. In this confirmation are the rights and privileges exclusively extended to the completers of the Republic of the Philippines. Congratulations!
Grade 10 Becker, Nico B. Alieto, Ken A. Alvarez, John Michael C. Ando, Doniel Andre D. Bacolod, Sandrex C. Cabanyeles II, Daniel Adset S. Cañete, Jace S. Flores, Mark Yunes C. Morales, Kenrex Ashley Molion, Yuri R. J. Quiñones, John Dave M. Rojo,
Nika Jane D. Apaw, Sofia Nika B. Arcojada, Rona Desley A. Balaba, Regil Andrea C. Cagol, Crejel Rhea Pearl P. Calipes, Kezia Kakrisha D. Codilia, Don Jazreen M. Cortel, Keith Sandy P. Conahap, Alexia Lay M. Dagundon, Eliza May B. Delphine, Eden Rose M. Entrina, Isle C. Galario, Rica Mia Q. Garcia, Trexie Jane A. Gilay, Von Rain Maxine B. Guzman, Rica Rose A. Hilot, J. Keith M. Ignacio, Janelle J. Laturza, Christine K. L. Macanin, Alisa Dane A. Magdato, Edril Hope L. Mananga, Fred C. Jane C. Pabatang, Athena Ellen Ray B. Pomikpik, Eva May L. Rivera, Jofes Eunice C. Ronquillo, Irish Jean D. Sabroso, Micaela Jade R. Santiago, Precious Kim V. Tolo.
Grade 10 Einstein, King Jerry M. Abila, Clint Josh A. Acosta, Alexander B. Balaba, Christian Dave Balinin, Daryl Dave J. Bazarte, Andrew Louis B. Dulay, Dale Godwin A. Escutor, Raymond Paul T. Ganas, Kyle Adrian P. Tamayo, Christian Dave L. Unabia, Selwyn Keith A. Vicente,
Nisan K. C. Abesha, Alexa A. Abonete, Eliza P. Apolinares, Princess Samantha M. Arellano, Gwyneth L. Azares, Gia Krisha Rain A. Bangis, Shane Rachel C. Bayutlang, Althea Bea C. Berbigal, Erica Jane Q. Cajes, Cyril Shane B. Conol, Sheen Igeleth R. Divina Gracia, Hart Araceli F. Espinosa, Nicole A. Fernandez, Alia Elsmoniz E. Gabotero, Hilkaila Villa A. Buico, Angel Grace S. Lacuesta, Crystal Jean A. Limbaga, Kathleen May E. Moraliano, Angela Kim R. Maso, Joanna Faye L. Matilos, Nicole Princess B. Monsanto, Hannah Joy E. Parel, Crisvel M. Sakin, Rhea May A. Sinagpulo, Marian B. Tagalogon, Gwen Micah B. Tamayo, Jean Kelly L. Timbal, Fiona Marie H. Valmoria, Jassy Julia Feb L. Visitacion.
Grade 10 Atang Dilarama, Ariel James H. Agbayani, Jomar C. Aliera, Kent Lloyd P. Arriego, Cesar Enrico A. Bail, Broxil Stephen G. Bunani, Kim G. Bukil, Clint Rafael G. Casil, Bernard Eman V. Damaso, Cyril Clint H. Franco, Justin Mark S. Humuwal, Claude Gavin Carlisle M. Rihas, J.V. John U. Trasmonte,
Sandara Apaw, Dexel Varily C. Bacolod, Hence Deal M. Beltran, Crystal May C. Barrett, Jonalisa C. Kamasura, Gisa V. Daco, Nekisha Rose S. Delco, Christine Jade C. Ejercito, Regine A. Fuentes, Daisy Jean P. Hambora, Amri Care Real B. Lagaan, Genesil A. Malang, Mary Joy G. Manatan, Maria Genra B. Molinas, Jessamy C. Montajes, Angel Jane B. Recabo.
Grade 10 Waway Saway, Carl Russell E. Arellano, Dan Francis Adrian B. Batusin, Edwin Von Galen A. Cabuyaon, Jos Lois B. Canonigo, Vonel P. Dacline, Edgy J. Maputi, Danmark G. Orbina, Niel Christian D. Pastrana, Dean Carl N. Sagun, John Wayne M. Saludo, Christian Glenn O. Sanchez, Stephen Craig A. Vicente,
Lovely Windy L. Arieta, Noreen E. Beltran, Rhea May C. Bermoy, Sheila May P. Calma, Mary Armina G. Castillo, Stephanie Erica B. Cortez, Hannah Kizia F. Flores, Kyla A. Galicto, Jana Alexia E. Haruvilla, Francois Clarice D. Lisiges, Cristil Bea S. Maglente, Tiffany Joy A. Monsayak, Caril P. Naranja, Aliyah Hope P. Sabio, Angel Grace U. Sawayan, Ainises Nico A. Tadle, Jaylo L. Umbao, Almira J. Vitar,
Grade 10 Eugenio Torre, Kenneth C. Abilar, Brayson A. Alcosaba, Elimar B. Auditor, Kaiser King B. Bakunawa, Lloyd Vincent A. Balaw, Angelo Dave G. Barwell, Max Janel T. Birondo, Kent Gerard C. Botigan, Liano Rad B. Kumla, Mark Clinton A. Lambigit, Kenneth Brixton V. Lakyu, Javel B. Linyan, Dither Alden M. Mascardo, Mark Carlo M. Maulas, John Vincent C. Mira, Ravi S. Navalitan Jr., Stephen Ray T. Oclaren, Vincent J. C. Ornopia, Zumendel L. Parino, Q. Vanzel M. Ragmak, Raymond S. Recibedo, Ian Ven P. Riliera, Arl John A. Room, Franklin A. Salvan, John Reynald O. Sanchez, Reinhard B. Somalinog, Vicente M. Sumimbal III, Jezreel J. Talita, Jemar M. Trasmonti Jr., Anton Van E. Viernes, John Kurt Brian Z. Yambot, Joshua A. Zamora, Zyril C. Zausa,
Shannon Eliza S. Arante, Sofia Jane L. Ardipolia, Lara Jane G. Aiko, Judy Ann D. Cagoy, Cassandra Marie G. Campiña, Amor Q. Capito, Sandara K. B. Carbon, Akisha Alex K. U. Carriaga, Abigail R. Cañete, Jincy Azzy M. Dashon, May Cristel C. Libaya, Unica Blessy L. Molina, Bridget Miles C. Pasayon, Mary K. S. Soronio, Aliyah Marga C. Torigoza, Keeper Yena S. Yulon.
Grade 10 Stevie Wonder, Reinhard F. Estimada,
Cherry Lade Kimba,
Grade 10 Joseph Pulitzer, Earl Skylax S. Butardo, John Lyndon C. Carmine, Rutsiven Kurt Gasendo, Ednel Fritz P. Madridondo, Jairus Yuri G. Sanchez,
Christine Joy B. Alfeche, Justine Margaret E. Apostol, Kimberly D. Auditor, Hart Evanly N. Brilieta, Lay Blanche Clavel, Jonna Faith A. Emijas, Maricar B. Enobiso, Quinzel Jane T. Herrera, Jolien C. Labrador, Stephanie M. Lereo, Carla T. Lopez, Kirsten Megan J. Miguel, Melody D. Nailon, Angel Kate A. Narcua, Ila L. Panis, Kyla Marie S. Sayo, Shania J. Solis, Kaylee Angel A. Takay, Jasmine V. Tamayo, Jemima V. Tiangzon, Maria Florian M. Visitacion.
Grade 10 Anthoryo, Mark Ian M. Alfetche, Dominador E. Bayo Jr., John Harley P. Bilandres, Shaquille A. Burbo, Kurt Justin J. Sardiniola, James P. Cortejo, Jean Paul M. Cotamora, Nico V. Dawayan, John Lloyd M. Dinero, Mark Vincent R. Estribor, Rafi Yo Itor, Kurt Brian E. Galiarde, Christian M. Galios, Keith Brian J. Israel, Jean Vincent S. Hamora, King Angelo A. Labores, John Lee B. Monsanto, Ray O. Mumar, Joshua S. Nafarete, Jeff D. Oli, Christian Dave B. Omblero, Jeric B. Oribawan, Nico D. Padigos, Errol Pendon, Winchley R. Rodriguez, Justin A. Saholga, Christian S. Santos, Alvin B. Sigara, Marjon B. Trasmonte, April Jan S. Orsal, John Eliezer U. Wong,
Apple Jean O. Abalos, Mary Micah M. Alpas, Karen C. Baslan, Danica Francis S. Bolhano, Daphne Kizana S. Bolhano, Reed Vanille Jane D. Serbo, Micah Jane S. De Guzman, Celestine S. De Liva, Jennifer E. Inicano, Jean Maurice N. Generoso, Haren Grace E. Gomez, Lizelle Kate A. Hontiveros, Rebecca A. Lapuz, Edwin S. Nino, Jonalyn J. Michon, Lovely Joy B. Olvinario, Aliani B. Sigara, Marnel Angel P. Siron, Robelyn B. Simborio, Fritzy L. Siva, Wenmar Suarez, Florites T. Tamba, Ronaldine May E. Tumabit, Christine May C. Villas,
Grade 10 Bigonia, Jean Benedict F. Andilay, Joros F. Ando, Mark J. B. Vascones, Prince Diconia Kim D. Brandes, Ralph F. Brignas, Ken P. Cabarro, Rojan S. Cadayuna, Robert P. Carilla, Rastoni S. Castro, Joel P. Catiel, Mark Vincent G. Dagayday, Sergio P. Dayanan Jr., Gerald C. De La Cruz, Justin Davis Panyol, Harville James L. Perolino, Johnson N. Gerard, Harry C. Lambuhon, Jemar S. Lumani, Kent Roger Marie, Sam A. Nacion, Janiel Joy A. Padisio, Charles Frederick G. Pangasian, John Brian L. Pacetes, Landon Mark B. Salas, John Ray J. Thomas, Melmark B. Tamunay, Chris John C. Tilos, Miko Tresmonte, Joshua P. Orzal,
Geraldine S. Algarno, Stephanie S. Aporilio, July J. Singkasingo, Rachel Ann V. Baliga, Charlotte E. Baliga, Hafisha A. Basher, Jaya Erica Bertuldo, Jessa Babes G. Boyongan, Ross Ann Lorraine Borbado, Glyza Blaith O. Bonacos, Honeybee P. Cabañas, Angel Jane T. Cardarvin, Donna Claire Calabio, Hyacinth Ann W. Catuba, Micaela A. Colago, Kate Silk M. Quambot, Crystal Jane P. Evalier, Margie R. Hinyo, Faye Ann T. Hanoyan, Bea D. Langita, Remia E. Lumano, Muslima S. Maumin, Joral S. Medina, Yani Jean R. Pamisa, Angeline E. Piasidad, Romy Y. Kilab, Elanis B. Reyes, Eliza Marie B. Reyes, Lenny Salceda, Justin May L. Salvilla, Ethel May H. Sugabo, Christine Mariel Lois W. Tadea, Catherine Shallow T. Trangia, Archeline S. Orsan, Crisa J. P. Valliaver, April Joy U. Itang,
Grade 10 Bromeliad, Kirby Jan B. Agbayani, Clint Jovan B. Agbayani, Richie B. Algarme, Redden Paul M. Antonio, Austin Carl P. Banaban, Terence Kent G. Centino, Michael Vincent A. Kutsapin, Kent Adrian G. Dilaliana, Raul Jr. A. Dumadag, Brian C. Inad, Orlan James D. Galarpe, Francis P. Gokutano, Janver S. Nietes, Joric Cesar P. Paduhino, Richard Jr. B. Panes, Justine B. Paracueles, Geoff Kenneth F. Peron, Jonathan C. Pitogo, Ren Cyril A. Pormiento, Keliniel H. Saludar, Bernie L. Silagan, Rotzin R. Tabuklaon, Davin J. M. Timugan, Daveson C. Yamok,
Honey Mitz G. Abasolo, Fritzy Ann B. Abacon, Nikki V. Abelia, Shai Milu M. Abelio, Micaela Shane Y. Aguanta, Samantha Shane O. Alpas, Jendi Gwen D. Artajo, Vanessa Kate R. Asombrado, Vance B. Villezas, Leslie Jane L. Calapuan, Hazel V. De Guzman, Gian May De Crito, Destiny Faith S. Hilo, Christine C. Humawan, Janine A. Mijares, Jessamine O. Nalios, Claudine Angel S. Olandag, Fritzy A. Pacapat, Kina Dale D. Paragat, Maria Fe MC D. Pungkul, Maribel A. Ramos, Joanna Glyza C. Rosario, Jennybel B. Saludo, Harvey Blair R. Salva, Nicole Shane J. Sanchez, Cherry Ann R. Sumagaysay, Marchie Rose B. Tamunen, Ella Jean T. Orsaiz, Daisy Rose C. Yamok.
Grade 10 Carnation, Jasper S. Aruta, Nikos R. Asombrado, Ivan Rohi G. Auza, Federico A. Baterna Jr., John Mark Anthony S. Bores, Charles C. Cameros, Andres B. Castro, Kenneth C. Kulanag, John Cloyd S. Iramia, John Anthony A. Fuentes, Joshua C. Galanido, Johnny P. Hortilano, Ariel B. Labuga, Joshua R. Lazarte, Christian B. Magsayo, Jo Marie D. Mayol, Jerbel A. Okit, Ivan R. Utao, John Mark Gabriel S. Polvera, Richard R. Rubin Jr., Chester P. Sarasara, Kent Stephen B. Sarip, Ray Angelo B. Sevilla, Chuck Norris G. Sugabo, Kyle Esperi John M. Talamay, Christian D. Tapis,
Glyza May E. Abalos, Samantha Faith M. Abosejo, Althea Angeline Alboruto, Rane Grace S. Alicer, Starmay M. Amor, Levi Faith Maris H. Arambala, Julmi A. Aranyas, Esther Marie Asingua, Joy S. Ayuda, Javelo P. Bandulon, Jenny Grace E. Barcelona, Maika N. Bual, Mer Angela M. Cosi, Jambi S. Diasis, Gianna Roan B. De Los Reyes, Cherry May P. Dizon, Betty May B. Espana, Megan P. Jimaina, Sofia Bianca L. Hachero, Ira Cristal M. Hubo, Sheena Lu S. Ignacio, April Jane V. Noronio, Lovely Jen B. Nunez, Ivory A. Oyani, Christine Joy A. Paniza, Zyril Yvonne C. Pilapil, Princess F. Quintero, Ivy Q. Rivera, Rosel Bea C. Shazon, Jamaica A. Sungkahi, Shineth Babe Zenia Soriano, Lovely Jane S. Subalan, Daniela M. Toripalma, Yeya M. Toripalma, Althea B. Torres, Cherry B. Tuminhay, Krisha L. Valiente, Angel May C. Vilayo, Nicole Angela Zata,
Grade 10 Catlea, Jisrael S. Ambid, Brian M. Ayubong, Mark Adrian E. Bentisil, Dexter P. De Los Reyes, J. Diana, Lawrence A. Armag, Clemente A. Espinosa II, Achilles K. P. Estenzo, Zikea Mark D. Herodias, Pedzi P. Virigay, Romualdo S. Vanilio Jr., Christian James L. Lapas, Ren Lloyd S. Liacuna, Wilmer C. Ugarte, King Rodolph G. Omo, Belijon S. Parino, Christian P. Parino, Luke Jasper Pioco, Christian Dave E. Pombo, Maxime Kurt P. Salazar, Ronel B. Sistoso, Troy V. Tatoy,
Jamaica M. Alfeche, April Hazel May E. Alicante, Regine S. Anislagon, Mary Shine G. Angkaw, Ninia May S. Batobato, Janice Pearl F. Binabayi, Charity S. Kabiling, Rosabel C. Cabaron, Alex Ver Caro, Jovelyn C. Dotolio, Michelle A. Enero, Angel G. Escrupolo, Edlin May P. Flores, Marjorie Ana M. Gomez, Monica O. Hipulen, Rosel Jane R. Hardinico, Miraflor M. Lastimoso, Sarah Jane N. Manaay, Joanne B. Maragino, Venus A. Montibon, Shedi Fev G. Montoya, Angel Jane P. Nicolas, Lovely Jane P. Ojas, Maria Princess C. Orungan, Shawi C. Palma, Alan May A. Pangpangan, Gwyneth Reo P. Patoy, Sofria Rose S. Rabay, Janine Den A. Rojas, Jessa L. Sala, Erica Christine P. Temporal, Regine G. Tranya, Gia F. Villanueva,
Grade 10 Cherry Blossom, Francis John G. Adlong, Jerome Z. Barrientos, Jupiter A. Cabasa, John Bill B. Capuyan, John Paul C. Cloma, Ivan Ray B. Elio, Ronel Dave A. Hava, Ralph Justin L. Lopez, Zedric Feb D. Milia, Christian Paul D. Ohayas, Romeo V. Silvano Jr., John Mark Taburada,
Fritzy T. Abakahan, Mary Joanne B. Abayato, Gia Grace A. Amoria, Princess Nicole L. Ano, Tricia May B. Baguio, Mary Grace B. Bardon, Lisel C. Barrientos, Marianizel L. Biacuez, Kathleen Binghay, Angel Me D. Briones, Angel A. Cabañas, Erica S. Calana, Yvette C. Daiden, Yvonne C. Daiden, Jillian J. S. De La Torre, Nikki Rose C. Delicano, Sandy May C. Bingley, Rena Me S. Guanzon, Shanna Mary A. Gumano, Giselle Jane R. Hauhau, Micaela Michelle Mar Ima, Shane S. Insig, Abigail J. Israel, Eflet D.N. A. Ladrillo, Hazel Jane G. Montesir, Shira Yvonne E. Morales, Shen Rose V. Nasir, Mariela Jeanette P. Orencio, Yanessa Sai D. Paluga, Mariel T. Pedrosa, Arjin N. Pipito, Maria Sofia Joey A. Pungon, Samantha K. M. Kila, Desiree Q. Rabanes, Maria Julia B. Remuta, Julina S. Reposilo, Christine Novel L. Saladaga, Maria Angela L. Sotis, Honey Shell B. Swang, Cheska May Verdida, Grisel Marie A. Vicente, Quinolin U. Villaplaza, Marina O. Villegas, Chasti L. Zata,
Grade 10 Daffodils, John Lloyd C. Abarca, Francis Heroin A. Adonis, Drexel Jan N. Bandibas, Lloyd Budak, Jayan B. Butin, Kier P. Cabarro, Jade Miko Cabigin, Aljun D. Camoro, Rene A. Castillo Jr., Randy B. Cristal Jr., Ray A. De La Ugon, Navy Boy A. De Los Reyes, James Edward J. Divina, John Lawrence T. Duhilio, Niel Vincent S. Enima, Jovan Ray H. Fajardo, Christy J. A. Hermosa, Just D. Imperial, Rod Vincent P. Labrador, Dominic P. Lazo Jr., Dave Joward A. Nigosa, Vince Louis C. Ornopia, Ryan H. Osminia, John P. Pamposa Jr., Christian S. Rica Blanca, Gilbert F. Rim Jr., Keanu Dave R. Sabandiha, J.R. L. Siquilio, Stephen James L. Simpas, Nurhalim A. Tabuakar, Francis A. Villafranca,
Hershey May B. Amora, Trisha Kate M. Andal, Andrea Claire Anotado, Shirel Mikaela T. Balamat, Rachel Hope M. Bango, Feby Angel M. Barbecho, Emeline G. Bitancor, Ishi A. Caparida, Yami D. Comayas, Rhea Dumagi, Shirley Grace A. Esperagosa, Jessa May P. Fernandez, Angeline L. Vergar, Jean B. Hortilano, Jenna Marie Q. Hamilia, Hayes Marie G. Manolo, Rachel Jane D. Roliada, Sophia Marie Glyza M. Sagarino, Rochi P. Salaver, Sweetheart S. Sanchez, Rachel Jane Soriano, Jasmine R. Subiri, Angelica O. Valve,
Grade 10 Dahlia, Mark Ryan M. Albari, John Jefford A. Alipungan, Efren N. Ambus Jr., Menard A. Asengua, Lakungan B. Bayantor, Sean Michael M. Botilla, Harvey Don T. Calma, Christian Ray P. Castreras, Khalib T. Concepcion, Kent E. Kutsapin, Keith R. Dumangkas, Mir Joshua Z. Ga, Renzi Luis A. Garcia, J. Rick S. Idol, Wayne O. Harable, Arman L. Limpiado Jr., Michael B. Madar, Christian Kirk A. Madronio, John Henson S. Magto, sa Anudin U. Mamasaw, John David A. Manabe, Brian S. Nabalitan, Christian D. Bukba, Raymark N. Ruiz, Brian G. Sungahid, Almar B. Vigafria,
Jenny Ann L. Apostol, Richelle L. Blanco, Lori Jane L. Bolo, Dijen F. Bulo, Anna Grace A. Buntong, Princess Carla Monique C. Coyo, Jane C. Dignos, Rhea Jen V. Duhenio, Jamaica P. Alashon, Karen Kat E. Florence, Kiana Shen C. Galupo, Christy Jane V. Malungayo, Stephanie A. Malungayo, Maria Agnes V. Medidas, Jasmine T. Murillo, Neril Kate T. Murillo, Christine P. Nalios, Regine May M. Natulia, Alexa Marie C. Paraso, Maidaline A. Payo, Judy May V. Polinar, Ashnea T. Pondato, Jonna May S. Quijano, Cheryl L. Rabina, Josefa L. Sala, Charmy C. Saplot, Maria Therese B. Serrano, Kimberly Jade O. Serrano, Cristel Jean T. Sueco, Suzanne Shane A. Tugap, Shirley Ann B. Umbao, Sherry G. B. Umbao,
Grade 10 Daisy, Adams B. Canoy, Christian Nino Capistrano, Gerald M. Dador, G. Mark C. Enema, Jos Ezekiel H. Hernan, John Lloyd N. Hernani, John Mark F. Llanera, Jeffrey T. Losarita, Jimwell A. Luna, Christian James G. Mijares, Jan Franz S. Molde, Justin Molo, Michael Jan Paul C. Moran, Geoff Chrysler K. M. Morino, Jezreel Mark D. Nardo, John Eric G. Quintero, Ken Vanes Racaza, Angelo G. Rafaela, Clark Lester W. Serinoves, John Lee B. Sufficiencia, Junji A. Torigosa, Uriel Kent D. Ocat,
Cindy B. Algarme, Madeline M. Ando, Ashivel V. Asombrado, Aiza N. Beatrizola, Florami E. Bonani, Lovely Anne Marie A. Cabasagan, Princess May V. Cabunok, Jelen T. Caniedo, Feb Carolo J. Catugo, Dexy S. De La Rosa, Lizelle May S. De Luna, Gwyneth B. Edrolin, Jamaica C. Hiralio, Daniela Haliasgo, Hannah Ray Saibel D. Himaya, Hani Rizik Cyril D. Himaya, Althea Alexa G. Hayagan, Joanne M. Loway, Gian P. Maasin, Shelur Rain B. Mabida, Starlene Jane O. Maluto, Abigail G. Manaa, Karil Joy S. Manaa, Kimberly B. Manigos, Rowelyn A. Mendoza, Leah Jane C. Natinga, Nurhani M. Panundugon, Algen Faith L. Pacetes, Erich Claire T. Rivera, Marmily A. Rodrigo, Danica Jane A. Romero, Lorlene P. Sinunlan, Princess Kim E. Tabamo, Erich D. Talani, Clarice V. Tangagruran, Jibabel D. Veloso.
Grade 10 Everlasting, John Cesar Y. Aranias, Saipola B. Balindo, Hani Kyle C. Bari, Ren John P. Bunayo, J.R.C. Canitan, Jean Lloyd A. Carmilotes, Kent Davier T. Casillas, Jover C. Datulaita, Rick A. Ejercito Jr., Joshua D. Hortilano, Jumel L. Makugay, Harry Mag Alasin, Joshua C. Mercado, Muhammad Hanan P. Mindalano, Andre Mark O. Ucab, William S. Panagini Jr., CJ B. Kinia, Christian A. Rayon, Neriel John S. Sagi, Arafat Z. Sulaiman, Archie M. P. Babaw, Kyle Cedric G. Tribunalo, C. M. Vilon,
Aniza Shara L. Amo, Mary Ann L. Aninaw, Rhea Grace P. Balatero, Kristen May A. Burset, Asmia B. Binatara, Divine K. L. Cafe, Crystal Jane A. Calino, Andrea Nicole A. Candoli, Jamaica S. Carcillar, Mylene M. Eduave, Lucky Heidi B. Endrino, Solea C. Ermino, Francine S. Ludan, Shane D. Fabro, Fritzy Raisa A. Fernandez, Maria Javen L. Figueras, Rexel A. Florendo, Rhea Jane M. Flores, Chariana May T. Helorentino, Liz Liza E. Labeste, Rachel Yanara R. Bante, Kyla Denise G. Manzanillo, Valen Pierce A. Montecalvo, Hannah Grace V. Olvido, Alexa May S. Paeste, Rufa May C. Parajeles, Rosel Ethel Joy S. Patricio, Daniela K. R. Plastina, Narhasne M. Saleh, Janeline H. Sandoval, Armalin Grace D. Simbre, Micaela R. Sinsano, Kristen Jane V. Suelio, Irish Ken U. Suson, Crystalline Jaira B. Taer, Laila P. Taher.
Grade 10 Glad July, Gary Q. Aldivera, Joshua F. Antiga, Jade C. Araha, Delphine P. Asoy, Michael B. Barangay, John R. B. C. Bilisario, J. D. Biseos, Nielvin D. Biseos, John Paul P. Kadugpug, Richel S. Canoy, John Voltaire C. Carmine, Elidrian A. Kotchapin, Jomar D. Dasao, Albi T. De La Rosa, R. C. De La Rosa, Kian C. Franciloso, Luigi Miles S. Cabrunino, Prince Lay L. Gala, Mark Lawrence S. Inventor, Kenneth John Paul S. Hamora, Angelo M. Javier, John Lester Dave A. Lacumba, J. Fort A. Lopez, Kurt Robinson G. Lumongo, King John Max Saver S. Magat, Renzi's Josh E. Mandalupa, Jess Niel F. Materbonia, Christian Jake D. Mauru, John Child P. Mosquera, Leonard C. Parishan, J. P. Pasqua, Keith Dexy B. Pilayo, Dwayne Anthony C. Polancos, John Paul N. Rato, Denzel F. Ricla, Giancarlo N. Resurrection, Kurt Fritz Troy L. Ricare, Halil J. Sari, Romnick F. Sarmon, Mike P. Sennett, Louis James M. Soko, Janelle P. Solana, Daniel J. L. Villarreal, Mark Ryan Ilanan,
May Ann V. Abalos, Marie Desiree M. Abang, Felicity T. Belisario, Christine Joy C. Bernil, Hannah Joy L. Bolivar, Regine D. Kabatingan, Jean Vivialine V. Capus, Jobelin M. Carinya, Lenny Viv C. Coray, Fiancy L. De Guzman, Shane Micaela L. Enriquez, Caril Claire V. Espinosa, China G. General, Rayo Felicity A. Helwano, Mariel B. Namok, Psyche G. Oliveros, Rosel T. Palisa, Daniel May P. Rasonabe, Lauren Faye G. Salvador, Jenny O. Tangente, Cressy Jane N. Villagracia.
Grade 10 Goma Mela, Joven A. Ambag, Erickson P. Caberte, Romel N. L. Carter, Angelo C. Quitezo, Jean Marky P. Wanga, Aaron Roy L. Moralias, Beth Hoven A. Morilao, Ken Andrew Jerome Pacapat, Gerald P. Asidat, Leo C. Puyos, Aaron Kurt J. Ribocan, Jean Cruz C. Rosette, Rain Albert P. Sibilio, Jean Geston P. Cielmo, Lito O. Tangenti Jr., Carl Rage C. Yusores, Dave Ryan G. Yuson,
Cindy Claire A. Abaluna, Jovelyn T. Ambor, Liza May B. Arbues, Hijara P. Barani, Keith Lee Danielle P. Beldot, Christine A. Rianda, Zaina Mitch B. Boya, Rayalyn L. Kagalawan, April L. Kamangyan, Joanna Marie A. Cantal, Mary Jane P. Comendador, Lydian M. Coray, Ella Paula Duran, Kathleen Fiona Faith A. Esparagosa, Mabel B. Estember, Shen B. Gadet, Ferlene May S. Diman, Shelame N. Gonzalez, Dashel D. Handumo, Brethel Ann S. Hinares, Chanel T. Holmes, Marian D. Lugsanay, ICO Makanuki, May Fallen V. Mamak, Casey Y. Martilian, Ruth Lynn A. Nagita, Errol Jane O. Oblat, Jana Paharo, Apple J. Rankin, Mary Jean B. Ruin, J. Anty Salazar, Ronaline B. Simborio, Jasmine S. Sulaiman, Sheremy Solon, Eliza Keith N. Sungahid, Jacqueline E. Torres, Blessed Hope M. Villanueva,
Grade 10 Hyacinth, Joshua M. Alcocer, Elias Asingwa, Alnor L. Binyamin, Dave Crizel S. Bermillo, John Dave C. Boyles, John Lawrence F. Casilio, Marlon Daclan, Neil Francis C. Elieso, Harvey K. V. Imbiado, John Mark A. Fentivilla, Arnolfo N. Galieto Jr., Johan Chris D. Lacomba, Restituto M. Manata III, Ronald Ray C. Marianito, Judel R. Medina, Raylord R. Nahini, Tyrone Lloyd L. Oniego, Joshua G. Paran, Xavier Jan B. Rasonado, Joby J. Saavedra Jr., Marco Polo Sabado, Chulo T. Salarda, John Lennon C. Suarez, Eljan B. Suberi, Ryan J. T. Tobio, Aaron J. A. Viari, Dave S. Sapanta,
Joanne C. Abbott, Maria Cristal A. Agbayano, Micaela S. Aguilar, Nikki Shane D. Alcori, Ari Jane D. Asombrado, Rona Crest D. Bactasa, Narcessa J. Bakari, Azel B. Barangan, Princess Erica B. Blanila, Tunette L. Cabajo, Crisette Grace C. Cabarro, Alea May V. Duaves, Brestle Grace E. Dumanhog, Aisha May A. Igot, Maria Beatriz Hernandez, Roxanne P. Ibol, Marlene S. Laborte, Wells Joy D. Lacumba, Jenna H. Macapas, Christine Jean P. Muanya, Cherry Ann O. Peduhan, Ella Monique C. Killamor, Rose Angel O. Rosacina, Zyril Yvonne C. Pilapin, Princess F. Quintero, Ivy Q. Rivera, Rosel Bea C. Chason, Jamaica A. Songahin, Shineth Babe Zinia Soriano, Lovely Jane S. Subalan, Daniela M. Torripalma, Ye M. Torripalma, Althea B. Torres, Cherry B. Tuminhay, Krisha L. Valiente, Angel May C. Velayo,
Grade 10 Jasmine, Devon Ray G. Agcopra, Von Jake D. Bartolaba, John Dive M. Bituin, Mon Rene C. Cabalang, Gian Leal C. Cabatania, Russell Paul D. Cadenas, Abner Cainglet, Glenn Mar P. Campos, John Mark D. Cepeda, Devon C. Cloma, J. Arbel C. Daliantes, Lawrence J. De La Pina, Renzel J. L. Ibarzabal, Meku Jude G. Iliadora, Alfie Hilario, Rayo Jem G. Hortiliano, Justine J. Delawas, Dwayne Michael M. Medel, Winston M. Melgar, Rendon C. Montano, Joshua T. Naranjo, Christian O. Obsid, Clint A. Ocdinaria, Clyde Daniel B. Omblero, Prince Rio B. Unday, Edward R. Pingos, Kier Lois S. Rabay, Lucky David Oscar R. Saison, Mel France B. Tumulak,
Daniela S. Anthony, Melissa S. Anthony, Janet N. Banate, Liani G. Bugu, Kate Rosel B. Butal, Georgie Kate J. Celestiano, Lady Joanna R. Cortez, Angel May A. Dalangay, Lux May Dulag, Alexa Bebs G. Ernesto, Rizzy A. Esmeralda, Giselle Jane N. Henosas, Efrelyn A. Hungoy, Jolisa May Listan, Gracel D. Mabini, Argeline A. Maranyan, Micaela V. Mercano, Mariel T. Nigosa, Jan Marie T. Parahilis, Renilyn G. Paran, Angeli Y. Sabat, Renalyn M. Sangkina, Riza May S. Simbahon, Rodelyn Q. Taya, Gretchel B. Tinambal, Lady Sheen G. Tribunalo, Yaneth D. Villanosa, Rhea Jane L. Villarosa, Shale B. Zaragoza,
Grade 10 Marigold, Carl Christian A. Alicer, Ariel G. Arbine, Vince Carl C. Asotigi, Christian V. Bulala, Lindol Paul L. Butron, Jafet T. Camasora, Francis Clive A. Castada, John Robert D. Cauntoy, Jerry R. Diconlay Jr., Winky R. D. La Luna, Jed A. Imboy, Charwin Ferdigues, Jasper J. P. Hanubas, John Lloyd L. Humawas, Dave Steven K. Lasit, Richie A. Lavinia, Kobe M. Makarandan, Joshua B. Magsayo, Glenn Franz A. Manigos, Adrian Renner B. Marquez, Joshua S. Nardo, Ronilo Pardapan, Ron Carl Vincent A. Pellegrino, Errol J. E. Ricablanca,
Abigail Kate C. Abela, Shelor Jane S. Anibon, Princess Nika Paula Arce, Jessamay A. Bautista, Mariel C. Bubihis, Ginny Rose M. Bulasa, Bea Altea Y. Cabanyas, Ronamil A. Kailing, Sarah Jane B. Calago, Nicole Kyle M. Kalumbiran, Novi Cynthia E. Canieda, Candice Jean V. Daguayan, Farah Jane A. Dohenio, Daniela M. Edilior, Vanessa Kate P. Enomor, Angel Queen L. Estores, Crystal Rose Francine Hamora, Marcelita Z. Hava, Ivy Grace T. Jimenez, Mirasol L. Humauas, Cyril Lelaine G. Lauga, Leonisa B. Lidenio, Ara May T. Luna, Luila Jane B. Olvido, Kirstine Saivil S. Quiapo, Lizelvic Erich Kilasio, Christine May C. Resurrection, Mary K. Boyles, Jeza Claire O. Sistuso, Janessa N. Sugabo, Crisalia R. Tagupa, Novi Joy A. Villarde, Ina E. Ibanez,
Grade 10 Orchid, Novrio C. Agusan, Juren C. Andilan, John Wayne A. Bahian, EJ B. Balabag, Real Mark T. Barazan, Nicole Jan P. Bustamante, Gilbert Jr. L. Kaasalan, John Paul L. Kaasalan, Alexis B. Cabuco, Janelle Cabuco, Andy Justin G. Calonia, Wendell James L. Canoy, Nico O. Cupina, Ligi E. Custodio, Chris Franz A. Duquinlay, Carlos Shane I. Espinosa, Prince John C. Ferolino, Joshua Rex A. Fuentes, Leopold J. T. Horday, Cyfred Philo S. Libong Cogon, Al Frances T. Maglangit, Joven M. Magrelos, Luis June D. Marikit, Kyle Jacob C. Pacamalan, Relian G. Pamolarcon, Don Eldridge C. Rodriguez, Jimmy III T. Roquero, Norhasib M. Salik, Renel J. De La Cruz Sige, Lord Denison B. Tan II, John Mark J. Tariao, Christian James S. Tijano, Raniel L. Turquiza, Andre S. Itang,
Rona May D. Asombrado, Angeline Bayate, Gian Reyes S. Bainosa, Francine May J. Bunani, Hyacinth F. Botilla, Abigail S. Cambarihan, Erica C. Cano, Emily Ann Grace B. Silyakay, Rhea Jean A. Herona, Leslie Jane S. Lambigit, Eliza B. Luna, Princess May Nainge, Lovely Heart R. Ongkoy, Jenny V. R. Pahe, Ira Dale S. Patalingho, Niconica S. Perez, Maribel B. Ponteras, Joanna Nicole L. Riola, Precious Grace M. Salcedo, Lo Vanessa M. Tariao, Melka A. Urbano, Estelita Amor B. Verdida, Shailene F. Iburan, Jenny Rose M. Zulueta,
Grade 10 Rose, Rainiel Jefferson J. Bernales, Chloe J. N. Betos, John Denver C. Bungkayaw, Joseph S. Cañete, Dexter A. Cutad, Jovel C. Dimas, Hugh Maxwell B. Dumago, Sean Devin P. Hilario, June Denver M. Momo, Glade Lian Emmanuel C. Morales, Dan Rave C. Nere, John Mark S. Orsan, John Michael A. Pontilar, Mars Yuri D. Ramayra, Junri E. Relon, John Michael B. Ricarte, Von Michael B. Ricarte, Jonal Vin A. Sungahid, James Real F. Tan, Charlie Owen T. Yuson,
Cressa B. Abano, Johanna Lea B. Abrenica, Rosella R. Alcos, Mary Casel Joy C. Alere, Roxanne Salaron A. Alcueno, Jerry D. P. Amadeo, Eliza Gray C. Amoyo, Miles B. Anthony, Kathleen Ashley A. Apaap, Shane Shahani B. Aporado, Rena May R. Arnoco, John Friel D. Autentico, Syra M. Bacuhaon, Bea May N. Bagatsulon, Cheryl L. Buntuyan, Jessica A. Cabuno, Nick Hale A. Carion, Sari Lee S. Demicilio, Micaela M. Ispuerta, Frichel Faith D. Hegudas, Jana G. Gonzalez, Jonica Kate S. Guillermo, Sofia Bianca Gumbao, Casey Love Q. Hermosoro, Syra Julaika F. Enigo, Diana Rose G. Hamili, Cristel Kate A. Huntilia, Sherilyn D. Husay, Liza Jean M. Labapis, Juan Marie O. Mapano, Jonah May V. Mirabueno, Leah Jane O. Puyos, Mariel N. M. Rafaza, Divine C. Ramada, Honey B. C. Ranes, Chris Jean D. Rivera, Riza Joy D. Sanida, Alisa P. Tagsit, Janema M. Tawakan, Zaira A. Tabunda,
Grade 10 Rubia, Vance Ryan S. Abilie, Daryl Jake C. Agdon, Danry James J. Cancamo, Sherwin Louis C. Chu Jr., Joy P. Kulan Jr., Jason Ray T. Dadang, Rolimer Carl G. Iyak, Gary Juan Miguel L. Garcia, Brandon Ayan A. Himulatan, John Lloyd C. Ledesma, Kier M. Leonardo, Earl Jan C. Matiga, JP D. Ulindang, John Mark R. Uyangurin, Aaron C. Sanchez, Vince Adrian L. Valle, JVS Ibanez,
Isaiah Mickey D. Abanyo, Rachel May M. Abuha, Crystal Lynn B. Alda, Lynn P. Amarga, Sharena Patrice T. Basanias, Princess Stephanie B. Bautista, Jelena M. Bernisto, Marcia M. Bernisto, Jason Joy T. Cagatin, Tracy Gay C. Cilion, Jana Vanessa N. Colindres, Moana Lorraine P. Dago, Nicole Ann C. Dahilan, Angeline A. Decoran, Aileen May V. Diquilio, Marilu B. Dingding, Feby May M. Dingding, Princess Hilary V. Dobril, Kashmir Joy C. Elurine, Shanice Hartlin L. Inad, Alexis C. Flores, Clea Robs V. Galendez, DCM Hililang, Joveline S. Hinugaling, Natasha Erica B. Hamero, Sophia Ann A. Limocon, Rica Flon B. Magallanes, Micaela B. Manangkilang, Jana Chen B. Mancha, Crystal Jane S. Manguba, Angeline L. Olimba, Liza May M. Rabor, Jorlita L. Saludares, Jana Luz P. Sangan, Junaisa M. Sangkaan, Lexil P. Santosiday, Raya Reina J. Surquina, Alaya C. Teves, Rashen Jade L. Valenton, Julie Rose M. Villamora,
Grade 10 Sampaguita, Jetro Neil Nicos A. Abarquez, John Brancho E. Akain, Kael Joshua E. Alcuntin, Jigger Nitz D. Bacos, Shane Dave B. Benedicto, Christian P. Bisnar, Christian J. T. Cabrera, Aldrin T. Cabornay, John V. M. Cahiras, Aljun D. Danio, John Vladimir U. Golosino, Paul Benedict P. Mangahas, Ronald A. Mendo, Carlo N. Ocnas, John Lloyd P. Olmelio, Neil John A. Ridilosa, Charles Anthony Roble, Harold A. Sanchez, Kobe Brian V. Sison, John Leo L. Incierto,
Divine Grace A. Alfetchen, Lori G. T. Ayuda, Shira P. Baisa, Christy Ann C. Billones, Maribel B. Kaay, Christine Kate T. Cabrera, Christy R. Celedonio, Angeline M. Simini, Samantha Kyle Claor, Aljean Marie A. Cupina, Sophia Twinkle Faith T. Dequilio, Christian B. Dionco, Hazel Joy A. Espinosa, Jaya Mel T. Henolos, Jenny G. Hika, Angel Jane Y. Impil, Grace Faith Langomez, Julie Pearl E. Langido, Chelsea Marie C. Laroa, Mary Flor U. Magluyan, Jane Mary R. Marfield, Jessame C. Olimba, Christy May B. Oranda, Mary Jen R. Palma, Angel K. Panoga, Carla K. Panoga, July Ann A. Pasayon, Esmelita M. Publico, Jenny V. E. Sebial, Charmaine May B. Solinap, Jaisal B. Sugabo, Mila E. Tolinan, Divine Grace S. Villarosa, Eureka S. Waga.
Grade 10 Sunflower, J.R.C. Abales, Mike Lawrence J. Alcordo, Fritz Niel Louis C. Aplaya, Marjon B. Bardon, Serge John G. Bilera, Mark Jel P. Binhay, Syri T. Kagalawan, Christopher Katipay, Charles B. Celestial, Louis J. R. Daguplo, K.D. De La Rosa, Mark Steven B. Directo, Efren H. Ichalar, J. Mark B. Ilustrisimo, Aldren M. Gililang, Alexis Kier T. Lugto, Abdul Fatah B. Lumna, Mike J. C. D. Matulak, Michael S. Navora, Romel M. Olpinado, Ken Chester D. Pakamalan, John Troy V. Paloma, John J. C. Pananganan, Gerald R. Pilatanid, Mark Joseph L. Pilayo, Ivan Kenneth B. Soler, Errol S. Torres, Eman Jan J. Tuling, Jmar L. Vilayo, Nell Hart Owen P. Villahermosa, Beljon Jed Q. Zafra,
Rhea Antoinette Abergas, Julie Jane C. Alesna, Andrea Ellen M. Araquel, Princess Grace F. Banza, Micaela Rin is Bartolo, Charmaine S. Cabayan, Sherilyn T. Caminade, Elgen B. De Casis, Mariel Jane O. Espinosa, Luis Marie B. Espuerta, Jana Lorene O. Galendez, Maui R. Guron, Christy P. Limoreras, Pia L. Lizardo, Syra Jane A. Olila, Myra I. Sabado, Angel Faith S. Salenas, Jorisa N. Somento, Ken Cherry F. Soria, Isa May H. Soriano, Crizanel U. Tinamban, Annalyn D. Traya, Junia Hannah A. Viernes, Maria Cristina R. Yamit,
Grade 10 Tulips, Reiner Kim O. Arcuhada, RG S. Achas, Harry E. Beltran, Christian J. G. Brigoli, Jaiprel E. Calma, Ram Lawrence P. Capio, J. Van E. Caratao, King Lester C. Didoro, Jeffrey C. Duran, Klein Tyron N. Inabong, Jean Moody S. Evangelista, Arvin B. Filicano, Noven Jade V. Himongala, Christian Roy L. Gutierrez, Denmark A. Italia, Lester J. Q. Landar, Axel Kurt Cedric M. Manuel, James Lee R. Pagi, John Rio D. Pinatakan, John Philip N. Senas, Christian D. Suela, Ferdinand Jr. B. Tagaktak, Ronald Y. Tijares, Manuel B. Trazona, J. Art B. Vargas, Brazil C. Villanueva, Janwin R. Villas, Matt Sean Michael M. Vilon,
Kimberly Shane P. Agum, Karil Alido, Mern Divine M. Alquino, Nikki Jean B. Ambang, Iwo Jean P. Biol, Reason Joy P. Buscaino, Daphne W. Caco, Grace S. Candia, Donna May M. Caños, Rika May T. Canque, Malano P. Casar, Crisia A. Donia, Trixie S. Embudo, Faith S. Filipinas, Jane Ann A. Jimenez II, Christine Jane C. Joaquin, Novi Alia Lagiwas, Kiana Rose A.Lusperos, Rizal May T. Lucco, Jasmine May T. Magdales, Phoebe Lou A. Mahusay, Queenie D. Manuel, Angela Marie G. Mion, Beverly C. Polinar, Seidel Pearl T. Sapa, Angeline E. Salibio, Shirley R. Soriaga, Faisa D. Sultan, Jerry May R. Tapinit, Jennifer C. Villanueva, Glycel C. Viola,
Grade 10 Xenia, Dexter Albeza, Yukio Anog, Lance Andre S. Apilan, Reggie N. Barnas, Jezreel F. Bueco, Carl S. Canillas, Reynan B. Casuga, Kobe Craig M. Colinares, Harold Miguel M. De Leon, Kurt Louie S. Dolutina, Alfred Rech C. Espertas, Renel C. Evangelista, Adam Joseph P. Gallardo, Jamer G. Gamboa, James Harold S. Gomez, Joshua Haliasco, Vincent S. Haliasco, Darrell F. Hernandez, Jethro A. Hernandez, Reynald S. Hailon, Darrell John T. Ligara, Raymart O. Lipon, Roel E. Magallon, Love Gibson S. Nigusa, Cliff Jowar O. Nipalar, Christian Lloyd D. Pamatian, Christian Jacobs C. Pamiruyan, Prince John A. Pamisa, Francis C. Piquero, Jeremy C. Ricari, Gary C. Rowley, Jestony E. Sibian, Jayan A. Sunog, Junel A. Tugunon, Raymond John T. Ventura,
Arvid Denise Acosta, Rosel S. Arcillas, Joanna Marie M. Badilla, Christine Joy F. Bumalik, Margie S. Castillo, Aya G. De Los Reyes, Krisa Abigail G. Dutosme, Nelgin G. Govalani, Tricia Jean Gumapa, Zyril A. Ipano, Jesmay Q. Hamilda, Fritzy Jules P. Hardinico, Mayan L. Layao, Rizal S. Lumano, Raxel Bea Malina, Annalisa R. Negosa, Stephanie E. Ortia, Princess Ryan O. Piña Florida, Faiza Jane L. Pipito, Grace Joy R. Ramos, Shane P. Rapinian, Sheena P. Rapinian, Roljan P. Sarad, Kazel Faith Solante, Frix Jane E. Sohitado, Angeline Q. Tabios, Nia Grace M. Tandan, Mylene Joy D. Chufilo, Micah Faith P. Villanueva,
Grade 10 OHSP Ocean Blue, Ronnie V. Abarquez, Julius Van Rain M. Acenas, Dwayne Douglas C. Agravante, Roberto P. Alagase, Alson Car B. Alimuot, Jericho Jason T. Alqueza, Neil Jen G. Alviso, James N. Andrino, RG E. Arbes, Dami B. Atay Jr., Prince Nino A. Balilin, Jestoni R. Bandoy, Angelo Bayate, Jim David P. Belocora, Juriel Stephen N. Bertolfo, Elred C. Buntuyan, Roland G. Brandares, Jerry C. Kalunsag IV, Michael P. Kalunsag, Dante S. Kamingawan Jr., Rail Mark Cordero, Mel Anthony Daco, Stephen P. Dairo, Rocky C. Jabordo, Miko Allen Q. Dugas, Nick N. Evangelista, Joel J. Herrinia Jr., Paul Albert B. Gudenes, Mark Anthony L. Gonzaga, Rodel Frank A. Golbe, Jexter B. Goylan, Lester John Hontiveros, Roel E. Intes, Ken Bryle S. Irigayin, John Paul P. Elias, Gmar C. Lico, Jason J. P. Minasalvas, Jonar Q. Montibon, Arjan B. Moraca, Ronnie B. Moraca, Renato L. Moron, Junifer Munoz, Roy A. Obogon Jr., Jesrel N. Omblero, Neil John R. Paragat, RJ B. Pasaporti Jr., Syrian Paul M. Quasito, Angelo A. Ramayan, Johnny E. Ramos, Jason V. Saholga, James Andrew B. Salavante, Carlo B. Shalana, Jake Kim T. Sumibay, Ray Joy G. Trania, Denzel I. Villamor, Jory V. Zapanta,
Anita B. Acosta, Erlane L. Alcoy, Raylene G. Almonte, Ivy T. Anuos, Marian S. Arabis, Rizal H. Badili, Jenny I. Bardinas, Sherry May P. Bendit, Mary Crystal N. Bisnor, Princess U. Bohol, Marjorie Q. Cañete, Elisilda M. Cantina, Lionel Jane T. Dadao, Helen Grace A. Di Pedro, Kristen May F. Di Fenio, Ethel Babes P. De La Serna, Abigail C. De La Cruz, Princess Laika P. De La Cruz, Angelica B. Dolman, Keisha R. Escoto, Rhea Jean R. Escoto, Darylene M. Espina, Christina T. Estember, Evangeline O. Gamayon, Barbie S. Haliasco, Jeremy E. Hoven, Mariel P. Intes, Stephanie L. Intes, Christine L. Lambigin, Hazel P. Larkin, Rhea Lovely B. Licious, Kathleen May D. Lee, Kristen Joy S. Loreniana, Janice O. Magnanaw, Hannah Pearl S. Malikay, Febby Joy S. Marcito, Manilyn A. Merida, Rishaline B. Moraca, Anna Rose S. Omayaw, Marilee R. Orivilio, Diane S. Presbitero, Geraldine A. Pucon, Shella May P. Remorosa, Maricel Salmoro, Mara Nomi Sendrijas, Sophia C. Silva, Melchi C. Talataw, Maria Lourdes D. Tejedal, Raquel P. Trazona, Desiree B. Tuminhay, Eliza Dane B. Verano, Eunice M. Vidal, Mayan L. Villar.
My warm congratulations to our 2021 graduates and completers. Your achievement and hard work are the living testimonies that you are inspired to accomplish all your hopes and dreams amid the devastation of COVID-19 pandemic. Valencia National High School, in its 52 years of existence, serves the community as an academic institution, had been the home of outstanding people entrusted to serve, where dedication, responsibility, equality, accountability, and management of services happen every day. This proves that your school is always there amid the toughest time in our history. To the graduates and completers of this year's virtual Moving Up and graduation ceremonies, which bears the theme strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. I know that you almost have thought that the current situation would never have allowed at all the fulfillment of your hopes and dreams to even just complete and finish high school. But still, amid this pandemic, I believe that you deserve more to be recognized and appreciated. Our school prepares the simple virtual ceremonies to acknowledge, recognize, and celebrate all your hard works, making it memorable as you venture another chapter of your life. To all the teachers and parents, thank you for always there and attending the needs of your students and children. Your guidance and support helped build their confidence and capabilities. You are the living heroes and influencer in the realization and fulfillment of their hopes and dreams. Lastly, let us honor our Lord God Almighty for allowing you to survive and finally hurdle the fruit of your sacrifices amid COVID-19 pandemic, because you never surrendered. Remember that the best things come when you never give up. Congratulations and more power. Stay healthy, keep safe, and God bless everyone.
To our secondary school principal 4, Dr. Ramelito P. Paloma, to our teachers, administrators, staff, parents, and students, a pleasant day. I am here to deliver a tribute of speech to every single person and reason behind the milestone that we are about to conquer today. To the teachers and all the staff, you are the guardians of the school. You are our battle trainers, making us an army to face the future. You gave us the sword of wisdom, you granted us the shield of knowledge, you gifted us the breastplate of speech, and you offered us the horses of your guidance. Without you, we will not stand a chance against the challenge of this world. Without you, we cannot fight the face of the enemy. You are veterans, you are legends, and most of all, you are warriors, and we look up to you. To our parents, you did not choose us, and we did not choose you, but you loved us for who we are, and we wouldn't trade you for anyone better, because you are the best. To the guardians, who had hearts of gold to be kind enough and stand at the place where a parent should stand, thank you. You carried the weight when it wasn't yours to carry. You swam upon oceans when it wasn't your island. You became our parents when it wasn't your responsibility, and I salute you for that. To both, I would just like to express how important you are in our lives. You are our light when it's dark. You are our compass when we're lost. And you are our path between mountains. Without you, our journey will not begin. Without you, our journey will not continue. And without you, our journey will not be a success. To the students, of course, I will not waste the opportunity to speak up and remind you of how your parents, your family, and your friends are so grateful for and proud of you. I am proud of every single student that is listening to what the speech is saying today. I commend you for you have tried, you have endured, you have survived, and now you finally have conquered. That is truly not an easy thing to do. There were fears that felt like mountains. There were battles where we faced giants, and there were seas that looked like monsters. And yet you came out and wore that medal that says, I am here, and I am an overcomer. Lastly, mostly, to your most high, most gracious, most loving and glorious Heavenly Father, no matter how far we've come, how plenty our credentials may be, how grand the title of our name may hold, and how successful we may look in the eyes of the earth, we will and will continue to be dust of the ground if you chose not to breathe into our nostrils the breath of life. You are our King, you are our ruler, you are our Savior, and most of all, you are our loving Father. We offer our lives and all that we have solely and only to you. And to everyone and everything that was not specifically mentioned, you are unknown, you are hidden, and you are not named, but you are acknowledged. What you did, what you've contributed, and how much you've supported will not go unnoticed, and it will forever be in our hearts. Thank you, and we are happy to have reached this achievement through you. Remember, this is a trophy granted to those blessed few, and you are one of them. This is a precious gift given by God, and you are a child that He loves so much. Continue in life and never take it for granted. Once again, congratulations.
Sa wari mo'y nag-iisa, lahat kanya-kanya, ngunit di man nagsasama, kaya bang makaisa? Isa sa pag-iingat, isa sa ating dasal, lahing nagpapatunay na tayo'y makatao pa. Together we are being called to make of you Education